Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Today we, as I sent the message, we had done the vaginoplasty. I tried to show it on a Facebook Live, but because of the certain issues, it's not relayed through. I'll be posting the images as well as the videos on the YouTube, wherein I will keep a link of that video, which is a live video. We had done it everything live. We shoot it live, and which will be coming down to you when once you can just have to click to the YouTube and it will be relayed there. What is the basically the steps that is needed in this? I'll just elaborate a few of them. The vaginoplasty is a procedure wherein you have a first is a functional uterus or maybe a vaginal septum which is on a middle one third or a upper one third of the vagina. But in that case you will get the hematometra or maybe a cyclical pain, or for that matter the patient is having the good uterus with the ovaries. In this patient we had done the scan. We found out that there is a streak ovaries and the uterus is infantile. For their confirmation they had done the MRI also, which I will put the what you call as report to it. Secondly, what is the counseling which is required in this patient? The first counseling is required is that we're going to create the vagina, that is the functional vagina, but it is very difficult that we are going to have the reproductive functions which has been possible, because we know the streaks ovaries are there and there is no uterus, that is the uterus is infantile, there is no hematometra, no size of the uterus is normal. So this is only a functionality of the intercourse can be achieved, but not the reproductive potential of the patient. What are the procedures that is been documented in the world? Is the first is a laparoscopic approach and the vaginal approach. The laparoscopic approach, what we call as a pull through, wherein you get the vaginal plate. You have to dissect the vaginal plate between the bladder and the rectum, and the peritoneum of the bladder and peritoneum of the rectum can be pulled through to the external orifice, and the vagina is been created, and wherein you have to take the persisting sutures just above the vagina what you are created. But in this patient we not wanted to do that, because she is not yet been married. She is going to get married in a 4 months time, and already the MRI has showed that it's an infantile uterus. There is no point in doing the laparoscopy, because the laparoscopy what you are going to do is the same thing can be achieved when you do it vaginally. The same thing what in a vaginal approach you will need to understand. There is a urethra, there is the anal opening, and then there is a blind vaginal pouch. I will be posting my images. I will be posting the live videos here, because the Facebook policy I am not able to get it done with the Facebook live. I keep on trying 2-3 times it goes, and then it says your site may be going to get blocked, and that's why I not tried it in the way it is come. So after that we will be done what is the hydrodissection of the blind pouch, and we dissected out. What is the important thing is that once you do a catheterization of the urethra, you know this is the particular point you have to follow through, because if you are in a wrong place you will going to damage two important structure. That is, the first is the urinary bladder, and secondly maybe you are going into wrong plane, going to damage the rectum. So if you are in a proper plane, you have to just dissect with the fingers, and then you will achieve. There is something called as a giveaway sensation, and once that giveaway sensation come up, so you will be end up into the peritoneal pouch, and the peritoneum need not to get opened up, because peritoneum can be stretched, and then you have to put the mold. The question comes here, how you will put up the mold, and which mold is ideal. In America and in different countries they have their own molds, but in India we just take the stainless steel rod and make it like a penal shape, which is the images of which I have already been going to put up in my WhatsApp group. I will give the link to show all of you the live videos of the vaginoplasty. Secondly, how you, after the preparation of the mold, what is the things that you can be using. In the past there you use skin graft. Then what another thing that is been used is a amniotic membrane you can use, and secondly interseed. Nowadays, because of the availability of the interseed, we thought that we should use the interseed, and this is many cases that we are handled in our unit, and we get the good outcome when we use the interseed. Last few days we not able to find out the interseed, and that's why I was asking my colleagues to where I can find it up, and then fortunately with my good luck we found it out by Ethicon. It is made by Ethicon Industries, and it is a adhesive barrier. You just have to put the interseed and on the mold, and then the mold has to be put inside the vagina without causing any of the hustles, and because if you are going to tear it off, the minute bleedings will be there, and it will cause a puckering. We don't want the puckering to occur there. We want that vagina to be functional and the opening to be remain that much. After that, we will be giving the stay suture in order to place the mold inside for 7 days. We will be doing the 8th day dressing with the betadine and normal saline. We'll wash the vagina under the general anesthesia because it will be very, very painful for the patient. We remove the mold and we'll see how much is the vagina has been created. That pictures I am also going to get posted here, and so that it will be able to know what is the length of the vagina, what we achieved. After the procedure is been over, we are going to talk to the patient that the urinary catheterization will be there. Patient will be in the hospital for 24 hours. After that, the patient is going to get discharged, and after the discharge, patient is again going to call back on day 8 to do the dressing under general anesthesia. Once the dressing is been done, we are going to talk to the patient how she has to keep this mold for at least 12 hours for next 3 to 4 weeks, and after the 4 weeks, every 12 hours she has to put it. Maybe during the night she has to put the mold inside, and then she will be removed during the daytime during her work. After the 4 months of the particular training, we are asking her to go for the natural sexual what you call as habit to be achieved, and this is the follow-up of the patient. I'll be happy to post all the follow-up of this patient, and this is the good what you call as procedure, because it will be helpful for those patients who are not having the vagina, and this can be created without a laparoscopically vaginal approach where the patient is not having to have stitches for that matter. This is really a little bit painful for the patient, I do agree, but pain management can be taken care by our anesthetic team, and hopefully you will enjoy the video soon. I'll be posting the WhatsApp pictures and WhatsApp link to all of you. Those who are interested can just see, because we just now finished my procedure and I am come live to tell to you what is actually happened. And see you all. If any are the questions, I'm happy to answer all of them. See you soon. Thank you.